Hi, my name is Vidisha and today I will talk about the wavelength-dependent performance and photodegradation in perovskite solar cells. If we consider the solar spectrum, it consists of a range of wavelengths and our solar cell absorber material, which is mappy perovskite in this case, works perfectly fine in under visible wavelengths, which comprises of RGB wavelength, which has different energies and also has different penetration depth within the device. It is well known that the perovskite solar cell has a sandwich device architecture. That means it comprises of multiple layers and thus having multiple interfaces. So exposure to this different wavelength can cause different phenomena within the device. For example, the high energy photons, which is blue in this case, can generate hot carriers, while the low energy photons, which is red in this case, can excite the carrier to the states in the forbidden energy gap and cause trap assisted recombination. So we have observed different charge carrier dynamics, difference in ion migration upon the exposure to these various wavelength conditions. Ions, they behave differently under various exposure energies because of their size and also the activation energies and many other factors come into the picture here. This is an impedance spectra, which is a very important tool in understanding the charge carrier dynamics within the device. You can see here the charge transport resistance, the recombination resistance are different under the different exposure condition. This is the equivalent circuit of the perovskite solar cells. This ion migration, it is one of the major causes behind the photodegradation of the perovskite solar cell. This is an EQV spectra, and here you can see that how the ion migration upon exposure to different wavelength condition is affecting the device EQV, or the different interfaces of the device are getting affected by this photodegradation. So you can see here the longer wavelength is affecting the far away interface as compared to the green and the blue wavelengths. This is a elemental mapping. Here you can have an idea of the ion migration upon exposure to the red, green and blue wavelengths. This work has a detailed study on the wavelength-dependent device response, charge transport and recombination in the device, capacitance and trap state, time-dependent capacitance decay, ion migration and interfacial effects in perovskite solar cell upon the exposure to RGB wavelength condition. Check out our recently published work in ACS Applied Energy Material through this link, or you can just scan the code. And thank you all for listening.